Kong's water, get it, drink it, live it, a gallon a day, keep the doctor away, you'll be unstoppable, never stop drinking Kangen water. Most people are not drinking enough water, not even drinking 2 glasses, so they're sick and they're not feeling good, they're dehydrated, so you gotta drink a gallon, but not a gallon of tap or bottled or filtered water, because that water's dead and poisonous. You gotta drink a gallon of living water, Kangen water. That's how King Kong got so big, by drinking this water. And now, JJ, you're at the birthplace of where Kong was born. You made it to his homeland, and but yeah, we're doing the Kangen water 30-day gallon challenge. To do your best to drink at least a gallon a day, and or more. You know, credible doctors recommend to drink 1 ounce of water per pound of body weight for therapeutic results. So to go through a detox, to flush out the toxins out of your body, to give your body a jump start, if you really focus on drinking 1 ounce per pound of body weight for a while, that's really going to do a lot of good things for you. Then you can go down later and drink 1/2 ounce per pound of body weight to maintain good health. But really, this challenge is about to see where you're at, you know, because a lot of people think, well, I'm drinking enough water. Even those that have Kangen water machines think they're drinking enough water. But then when you challenge yourself to make sure you're drinking a gallon a day, you realize maybe I'm not drinking enough water. And so when you really up it up and give yourself that little extra boost, then you can start to see, hey, I increased my water intake from 2.5 quarts to 4 quarts. And now I'm sleeping better. Now I feel more energized. Now I'm just overall feeling better because I'm feeling more hydrated. And now you realize I do need to drink more water. And so it gets you in the habit of drinking a gallon a day, because the root cause of chronic disease or degenerative disease is chronic dehydration. That's the root cause. Here it is. You're not sick, you're thirsty by Dr. Batman. This is a scientific fact. It's proven, it's documented that the root cause of degenerative disease is chronic dehydration. Yet when do you ever hear that from anybody in the medical establishment? Why aren't they telling you day and night, drink water, drink water, drink water, drink water, you gotta drink water? They don't say anything. So it's up to we, the people, it's up to me and you, spreading the message of Kong's water, heart to heart, home to home, friend to friend, family to family, to get this message out. And we can set the example by drinking a gallon a day for 30 days. And in doing so, we're going to be at our peak health, and you just may save a life of somebody else that you love.
Amen, brother. You know, it is truly amazing what happens to your body if you start drinking a gallon of this water every day. And, you know, Tina and I, even in, you know, especially with flying and being over here where it's hot and humid, and, you know, here in Hawaii, it's just been an incredible blessing making sure that we're drinking plenty of this water. And, you know, it's the only water in the world that you can actually get on an airplane, that you can take with you on an airplane. And I was watching them when we were flying out, going through the TSA, watching them make all these other people throw their water away. And we went through with a whole gallon of Kangen water and got it on the airplane and everything.
Exactly. That's amazing.
And so, yeah, it's kind of insane that they won't let you take something as simple as water on a plane, but you get to take this water. And that should really show everybody how much different this water is than every other water out there. Just the simple fact that it can get past the communist gauntlet. And
exactly.
You know, that we can fly with our machine. They took the machine out of the case and you know, pulled it apart and everything, and had to see everything that was going on, you know, and it's just crazy. These people are so freaked out about something so incredibly stupid. And it's, you know, it's kind of just like what's going on right now with this stupid virus. You know, this is another government created virus. And, you know, the best thing that you can do to protect yourself against this virus is this water.
Right.
You got your body what it needs so that your immune system can work properly. And one thing for people to remember about this 30-day gallon challenge, when you're drinking 1 gallon of Kangen water, that's like drinking 6 to 8 gallons of any other water.
Right.
I got to tell everybody something. every morning when I get up, the first thing I do is I go to my Kong machine and I drink a great big glass of Kong's water. Well, this morning I got up really early. I was still half asleep, and I went in there and I ran my glass of water, and I looked at it. It didn't look like it had too many, I thought, oh, no big deal. And I drank it. I guzzled that thing down, and then I looked at it and realized, holy moly, I forgot to turn Kong on. So I drank a whole glass of regular old plain old poison water.
Well, at least it was filtered. It went through the filter.
Yeah, I mean, there is that part of it, and I didn't get the chlorine. But man, what's crazy is I could totally feel the difference. It was so amazing, the difference between drinking that regular tap water that regular filtered
Yeah,
water.
you can feel it. It was just probably just sitting in your stomach, kind of just sitting there, making you feel kind of bloated and stuff.
Yeah, and it's just amazing how much. That's the first time that I've done that in 3 years. And it's something that I hope to never have to do ever again. And so yeah, this water is so incredible. It's so amazing how much different you feel when you drink this water, and that's why we really want to try and encourage people to give it a try. Take the 30-day challenge. Get the water and drink it every day for 30 days. Drink a whole gallon. That's like
put it to the test and then see the difference after 30 days. And I guarantee, I promise, if everybody drinks a gallon of this water a day for 30 days, you will notice a difference. And most of the time, the difference will be huge.
Yeah, absolutely. And I know of just that one, like I said, just that one big glass of regular water. It just, like, wow, I could just feel it in my stomach. It obviously didn't absorb into anything. It just, in fact, I can still feel it sitting in my stomach. And it's like, man,
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Well, JJ, let's talk about that. Yeah, like you said, this water is up to 6 times more hydrating Kangen water. And like you're trying to say, when this water goes down smooth, when you drink it, it's not hard. It's not like it's a struggle. It's not like you're forcing it. It's like it's down. It just goes down smooth. It's like silk. And then it just absorbs all of a sudden. It's like, whoop, it's in your body. And it's like 2 minutes later, you can down another tall glass. You can just keep going and going. It really does absorb into your body so quickly.
Yeah. And your body gets to craving it. You can, there's times of the day when if you're busy, working hard, whatever, doing whatever you're doing, you'll just get this thought process and feeling that it's like, I need to go get more water. You got to have it.
That's right.
And
that's why I'm going around all day long saying, get it, drink it, live it. People are looking at me all funny because I'm just yelling out, freedom, out of nowhere comes water, get it, drink it, live it. That's what happens when you're on this water. You're happy. You're like, woo.
Yeah, brother, I can't tell you, man, how happy I am that you were persistent and continued to share this water. And I'm so thankful that Brittany shared her story that day. And, people that have watched this show enough, they understand what my motivations are, and that's to share stories because of the fact that it was a story that changed my life. It wasn't any of the facts or figures or science or any of that stuff. I didn't even look at any of that. I was such a knucklehead. I just laughed. I'd see your post and just start laughing. This is just stupid. Water. And the truth is, you guys, is that water is just water. H2O is just H2O. Now, Kong's water is something completely different. It's H2 negative OH for about 48 hours after it comes out of that incredible lightning bolt in a box. And so, but after about 48 hours, it just turns back into regular old plain old H2O again. And it's the same as any other water. And so that's why it's so important, kids, to get your own machine, to have your machine, and like I just shared up today, finally got it recorded or got it loaded up to the YouTube channel. But yesterday's episode with Sam, I really want to encourage people to watch that because with all this hysteria going on over this stupid virus. It's just crazy.
Yeah, JJ, I have not gotten I've had the water now for almost 4 years. I've only gotten a cold one time, whereas before I would get a cold at least once a winter. And the only time I did get a cold since drinking this water is because I was pushing myself too hard, exercising. And anyways, if I just would have backed off, I wouldn't have gotten sick. And but I only gotten a cold one time in 4 years and nothing else.
Yeah, that's exactly the same situation for me, brother. I've only had one cold, one any kind of sickness at all, one time in the last 3 years, and that was when I was down at the fossil show, and I had all those problems with my truck, and I was just completely stressed out. And I was going through so much stress that I lacked drinking as much of the water as I should. I was just literally freaked out over what was going on with my truck while I was 900 miles away from home. And I ended up getting really sick, but I was only sick for like 3 days, where in the past I probably would have been sick for more like a week to 10 days. And I, to another interesting story on, this is why this water is so dang important, you guys. I woke up, I fell asleep on Christmas Eve, and on the couch, and I woke up and looked at my watch, and it was 1 o'clock in the morning on Christmas Day. And I got up I'm going to go to bed, and I like swallowed, and I felt that sore throat. You guys all know what I'm talking about, that sore throat that you like touch your throat and it freaking hurts. And then you swallow and it hurts, and you're like, oh no, this is terrific. I got one of those things coming on, and I felt, here comes a cold. I'm thinking to myself, this is 7 to 10 days in bed. This is NyQuil and lack of productivity and all that kind of stuff. And I did what I do. I went into Kangen and I ran myself 2 14-ounce mugs of 11.5 water, puzzled those babies down, and it hurt. It actually hurt getting those down because my throat was so sore. And then at the same time, I collected that 2.5 hypochlorous acid water, and I did the craziest, most interesting thing to me. It's one of the most amazing things that I've seen out of this water, and I've seen some amazing things out of this water. Because I had a little glass of the 2.5 water. I took a little mouthful and I gargled. I gargled for like 30 seconds. And I tried to do it really deep so that it gave me that gag reflex. And I made sure to do it for 30 seconds and I spit it out. Then I did it again, another 30 seconds, going as deep as I could. Got the gag, spit it out. Did it a third time. And then the fourth time, I took a little bit smaller of a mouthful, and I laid my head back and I started gargling. And then as I was gargling, I just slowly let a little bit at a time go down my throat. And I swear I could literally feel it coating my throat and feel the pain going away just like that. And I went to bed. I woke up at 6 o'clock in the morning, just slept like a rock for 5 hours, woke up at 6, and that sore throat was gone.
Completely gone.
Done. That whole thing only ended up being some sniffles for a couple of days. That was it. That sore throat was gone, just like that. And so, that is just the most amazing thing to me. And it just shows to me how powerful this is. And something else people need to understand if they haven't had a chance to watch the episode yesterday from Sam's show talking about the coronavirus. This water, this 2.5 pH hypochlorous acid water, is something that our bodies make naturally.
Yes.
Part of our body's natural immune system.
Yeah, I learned that our white blood cells make it, and that's what it uses to kill the pathogens.
And the thing is if you're not getting enough water in your system, you're not getting enough quality food, you're not getting enough quality water, you're not getting the nutrients that your body needs on a consistent basis, then your body simply doesn't produce it.
Yeah, that's right. I read a study that said that your white blood cells make it naturally. That's what it uses to kill pathogens, but it's not effective if if your immune system, if your health isn't good, then it's less effective. The better your immune system is, the better your health is, the more efficient they are in making the hypochlorous acid and killing the pathogens. The less healthy you are, they don't make it as efficiently.
Yeah, isn't that blew me away. I didn't know that until
Yeah.
yesterday's show when Sam brought that up. I was just like, see, and that's the great thing about having a scientist. We have Sam Tran. He's a 23-year pathogen scientist for Amgen Laboratories. He was studying and trying to find a cure for cancer for 23 years. And then he realized what a scam it all was.
Exactly.
He died of all things. He died, went to heaven, and came back. And he came back with a whole different attitude. And you know, it was interesting, bro.
Yeah, he had a near death experience, right, JJ?
When before he died, he was not interested in this. He thought it was a total scam. And after he died, he came back and he was like, I need to get involved with this water. It's just crazy, brother. I mean,
It is.
this is truly God's water.
Yes.
This is the water that's made out there in the jungle. This is the water that Kong was drinking. Drink it, live it. Ah! Water, baby. And because this is the water you get out there in nature. You get it at the base of a waterfall. You get it at a glacier, a melting glacier. You get it in a lake that gets hit by a lightning bolt. It's God's water, kids. That's why you need it so dang bad. This is, you know, this water is out there in nature. It used to be out there in plentiful supply. But of course, we did what we always do with practically everything as human beings. We have to go and destroy it. And thank God that Mr. Oshiro brought it back. And now we have literally a one-of-a-kind water in the world. It's the only thing you can get on an airplane, kids. What do you think about that? I mean, that one thing right there should show people.
Exactly.
Even with all the science and everything else that shows what this is, that one thing that this can get past the communist gauntlet should show everybody all they need to know. Yeah.
Amen, JJ. Well, let's talk about how people can, you know, because a lot of people say, oh, that Kangen water, that's expensive. They try to demonize the people that are spreading the message that we're just making money and we're greedy and we're just trying to scam people. Well, actually, this water is not expensive. It's actually pretty cheap. You just have to make a little bit of a sacrifice and make some priorities. And, you know, with like big pharma, they're not in the business. The medical establishment isn't in the business of getting people healthy. People that get healthy, they stop making money. They're in the business of just managing symptoms. And, you know, when have you ever heard anybody like, oh, yeah, my health disease or whatever I had, it went away from taking this drug? You never hear that. They just, I have to take this medication, this drug for the rest of my life. That's what you hear. So, you know, we don't make money unless we get results. If this was a scam, then why do people keep buying the machines over and over and over again? Why has this been going on for decades now? You know, if the water didn't work, then people wouldn't be buying the machines. The water does work, you know, and so it's not that hard to get. The machines are built to last for decades. You know, they come with a 5-year warranty, but third-party engineers have looked at them and said they should last 100+ years. Once you got it, you got Kong's water in unlimited supplies whenever you want at a push of a button for decades. And then you can give it out to your friends and your family for free if you want, you know. And but for those that want it in their house, you know, if you have a good credit score of 650 or higher, you can get it for $45 a month and finance it. And at $45 a month, all you need to do is refer 3 people and you'll have it paid off in 36 months. And if you don't want to refer people, then it's about $83 a month for 36 months and it's paid off. And it's like, just look at your expenses that you're already paying for at cable and all the other subscription services. If you just get rid of a couple of those or make some adjustments, go out to eat less each month, you can come up with $83 a month. So it's actually pretty cheap. And if you don't have a good credit score, if you have bad credit, then you can do a down payment. It's about $900 to do a down payment, and then you finance the rest for $150 a month for 24 months at 0% interest. And so make a little sacrifice, get this water in your life, It's going to save you money with all the different things the water does. You can, like the hypochlorous acid we talked about, JJ, you use that instead of harmful chemical cleaners. One thing I noticed on the water is that one thing I learned is we as humans, our bodies, lots of times we misinterpret thirst for hunger. We think we're hungry, but we're actually thirsty. And so when you're drinking this water, you're not as hungry as much in general. Sometimes actually you're hungrier, you have more of an appetite. So it just depends on where you're at. But the point is your body processes and digests your food more efficiently on the water. So because of that, then you need to eat as much food if whatever. But the point is this water saves you money. And then what is it going to save you as far as your health? If you're feeling healthy, you're feeling good, that's priceless. And so people just got to change their mindset. It's not expensive. It's cheap. Kong pays. It doesn't cost. It pays you in your physical health. It can pay your financial health. Even if you're not going to refer people to the water, just because you're feeling better, you're going to do better at your job. You're going to recognize inspiration more and be inspired to do some other type of business. One way or another, it's going to help you out financially because you're just feeling better. It's all connected. So, we're not trying to scam people. We're not we are saving people's lives. I mean, JJ, we have literally saved lives. If me and you and others, if we weren't spreading the message of this water, there's people that we know right now that would not be here right now.
Yep.
So that's what it's all about.
Yeah, I got one friend who wouldn't even have his leg. He was trying to get his doctors to amputate his leg. And now he told me that I saved his life. And I said, no, I didn't. I didn't save your life. You did. You're the one who started drinking the water. You're the one who made the wise choice. I just told you about it.
That's right.
That's the way I look at it. And, you guys, when it comes to this water, like Tammy Young said when she was on the show last Saturday, she said, the cost of this machine is, once you understand the value and you understand the benefits, the cost of this machine is absolutely insignificant. It doesn't even matter at all. You will literally do anything to get this machine if you understand the value. She said, the only thing that I regret about getting this water, that I didn't get it 10 years ago. It would have saved me 10 years of just absolute incredible pain and hardship because of my daughter. Her daughter was not sleeping at all during the night, was getting up 10, 15, 20 times a night, and she literally just never got any sleep. And her daughter with her cerebral palsy was just an incredible thing to deal with. And she said, if I would have known, I would have had it so much sooner. And she said, I just, it really is, you guys. Kong doesn't cost. She pays. She pays. And we now know that Kong is not a boy. Kong is a girl. My sweetie, she insisted that Kong's a girl. And she said, Kong's not a boy. Kong's a girl. And I said, why do you say that, honey? And she says, well, just listen to the voice in the machine. That's a
yeah.
voice. I'm like, hey, fair enough. I guess that's. So I say Kong's a girl and a boy.
Yeah. Well, I think, JJ, you're Kong. You started the whole Kong movement. So whenever I think of Kong, I think of you. So thanks for spreading the message of this water fun.
I cannot really say into words properly how thankful that I am that this is in my life. It has changed my life so drastically. I think that my situation is really the epitome of what Daniel DiMicali says about this company, where he says this is a personal development plan with a marketing or with a compensation plan attached.
Yeah.
And, my personal development, personal growth over the last 3 years has been absolutely life-changing. It's my whole thought process, the way I think about things, the way I think about people, the way I think about myself. Before Kangen Water, I would have never, ever given one of my posts or one of my comments a love. Ever. I thought that was just ridiculous to And what I came to understand is that I love myself. And if you don't love yourself, you can't love other people. It's not possible. You can't really love other people without loving yourself first. And you can't do anything if you really and truly love yourself, as you should. You really don't love yourself if you're not getting Kangen water. I'm sorry, you're not. You can say you do, whatever, but
yeah, JJ, I mean, that's a good point. When I saw this water, I saw the demonstration, I saw what it can do. Sherry's 8 months pregnant. She's having problems. I'm not going to sit there like, well, no, like, let's get it. You know, I want my wife to be healthy. I want her to have her best birth possible. I don't care about the money. I want health. And when we're healthy, you know, health is wealth. So anyways, I can't understand people who see the water, they see it in action, they see the studies. We have tons of scientific studies. The science has been proven over and over and over, and they still don't get it. And then they buy a snowmobile. I mean, it just boggles my mind. I'm like, I care about my wife. I care about my family. I care about my health. I'm getting Kong's water. Like, if you see the water, you understand that this is the best water on the planet, and you're still not gonna get it. Like, take a look in the mirror. Like, you gotta shift your priorities. You know, serious. Let's get real here. Let's get some good hard talk. A 2x4 to the chin right now. You gotta make a change. Quit coming up with excuses. Oh, if I get that Kangen water machine through JJ or Tim, then they're going to make money. I don't want them to make money. Like, that is so dumb. Let's get real here and get the water, get it in your life. Quit being a little slave to big pharma and the medical establishment. Stand up for yourself. Stand up, be a champion, fight for freedom. Come on. That's what I got to say right now. Be a champion. Yeah.
Yeah, buddy, you know, people who say this is expensive, I'll tell you what, you want expensive? Try a night in the hospital.
Yeah.
That'll pay. You can buy 3 of these machines with a night in the hospital. And, you know,
amen.
Like Sam was saying.
Let's leave it all on the table right now. The healthcare system, it's not healthcare, it's sick care. It's a complete scam. It's a joke here in America. It's a complete scam. $4 trillion spent, 90% after you get sick. The doctors never ask you, what are you eating? What are you drinking? They don't. Should be the basic questions of what you're putting in your body and what you're doing with your lifestyle. That never gets asked. It's a total scam. Just like Sam Tran, he knows what's going on. He said, look at Rockefeller medicine. You know, that's a rabbit hole to go down. Let's use some discernment. Let's use our brains. Let's quit being slaves. You know, get a clue.
Yeah, amen, brother. Yeah, well, that's what I love.
Just think something as simple as water. Water, but the right water, living water. That's how simple it can be. It's not this big complicated thing of needles and pills and all this stuff. It's water and, you know, good food. I mean, that's it.
You know what, brother? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the hashtag 30-day, the Kangen 30-day gallon challenge. I'm going to make that a hashtag that I'm going to put on the side of my truck. I'm going to use it as an advertisement forevermore.
That's a good idea. That's a great idea.
You've got nothing to lose. Take the challenge, kids. I challenge you. I dare you. I dare you to try this. And I double dog dare you. Try the 30-day gallon challenge, baby. Because if you do that, it's going to change your life forever. And you're going to be just like I was, where you're going to be saying to yourself, man, I can't believe I didn't pay more attention to this right from the start.
Right.
Because that's the biggest mistake I made. I could have had this water 6 months earlier than I did. I cost myself 66 perfectly good months of my life. You know, I'm not having this in my system.
Right, exactly.
And so, yeah, you guys, follow the challenge. Get somebody close to you. If you don't have your machine, if you find somebody close to you that'll give you a gallon a day for 30 days and just drink it. Make sure you drink it, all of it, and go get another one the next day.
Come get the water. Because you know somebody, go get the water each day. What people usually do is they come once or twice and they stop. No, Stick with it. Come every day. Do it. You know, after 2 weeks, you're
Yes.
going to notice a huge difference. But I mean, drink a gallon a day. Do it consistently. You're going to notice it.
Amen, brother. And you know, the thing is that there's so much to this life and so many things that we can benefit from that we're not benefiting from because we're not making the right choices about things. And you know, it's really cool being part of this family of incredible people. There's people out there that if there's somebody in your area that has a machine, they'll give you the water for free, even though they know that you're not going to buy a machine from them. You're going to buy it from whoever it was that told you about it. But that's what we do. That's why I call us the Kong family, because we help each other. We work with each other. This company works across pay lines all the time. We got people that are in other groups that we help. And, you know, I have actually personally sold just as many machines for other people as I have for myself by helping other people learn about this water, by being a third party, talking to other people's people and helping them understand that, look, I'm telling you this out of the goodness of my heart here. I'm telling you this. I don't have anything financial to gain. I'm not going to make a dime if you buy a machine or if you don't buy a machine. But if you do buy a machine and you get it from your friend Sally, I get this incredible warmth in my heart knowing that I helped change somebody's life for the better forever. And so anything I can do to help people get a machine. My own brother bought a machine from somebody else. And I guess who went and installed it for him? I did. Guess who he calls whenever he needs some help, whenever he has a question? He calls me. He doesn't call the other person that he bought the machine from. He calls me. And I'm more than happy to help him. Sure, I wish he would have got the machine from me, but I'm just happy that my brother has this water in his life, and that's the most important part of the thing. And I've got a few other people who decided to buy machines, you know, through third parties and, you know, on KSL.com and that kind of thing, and they got lucky, got a good deal. And guess who they call when they need help, when they have questions? They call me, and guess who's here to help them and work with them and congratulate them on the wise choice. And, you know, so that's how we roll, brother. That's how we roll. We're here to help everybody.
That's right. And JJ, for any listeners out there, like if you go and buy used, one thing, you don't get a warranty. Number two, you can't write it off on your taxes. When you buy it new, you write it off on your taxes. You get that, you know, income taxes is illegal. It shouldn't even be, you know, it's unconstitutional. But the point is, in what the situation we are in now, you can write it off and you get money back up to 1/3 the cost, depending on which tax bracket you're in. And then you're going to refer people, whether you try to or not, you know, it's going to happen. So in the end, the machine becomes free when you buy it new. So new, in the end, it's going to become free. So those are the differences between the two, just so people know.
Amen, brother. I sure appreciate you taking the time to come and visit with me today while I was here in Hawaii. I really wanted to have you on the show while I was here because, you know, this company is a big part of the reason why my wife and I are able to be here, and it's just, you know, it's just wonderful having you here at this time of the day and, you know, making the sacrifice to be here with me. And
you too, JJ. So, yeah, we're spreading the message of the water and the gallon challenge across the world. Now it's in Hawaii.
Amen.
Are you going to try to go to the Enagic office in Hawaii? I think it's in Honolulu. I don't know which island you're on.
We're on the big island of Hawaii.
Okay.
Is it here on this island?
No, it's where Honolulu is.
Okay, so it's on Oahu.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think when we come here next time, we're going to Oahu. You know, we wanted to try this island and see this because this one isn't so commercialized.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, we came here. We're seeing this. We've done this. We're going to go to one of the other islands on the next go round. And so, you know, it's going to be. I think this is going to be something we're going to try to do once a year for the rest of our lives, and you know, to get out here and just see this incredible place. It's beautiful. It's nice, and it's just there's something about being by the ocean, and You're feeling those waves coming in and that kind
Yeah,
of.
it's really nice. I really like that.
You can literally smell the ions in the air. You can feel
Yeah.
it.
You
And
should get your ORP meter out, see what the air's like there.
yeah, exactly.
Walk around.
So yeah, brother, I'll tell you, man.
Hey, the sun is shining on your hat, JJ. The sun is shining on your hat. Got Kong. It's sending the message out.
Yeah, .com, baby. .com. I was over
Yeah.
eating at the restaurant the other day. I had the most scrumptious seafood meal that I have ever eaten in my whole life. It was so wonderful. It was so wonderful that I had to get picture of the waitress, picture of the menu, picture of the 2 items that I ate, and a picture of the building outside so that I can give them a big plug as to how fantastic it was. It was just absolutely wonderful. And then they let us have our Kangen water in there, and I had other people that were wondering about it, and I was able to give them information about the water. And so, you know, it's just that right there, the things that I've been doing on this trip. Remember this, kids, this is another way Kong pays, is that because of all this stuff that we're doing with the business and talking to other people, giving out information, that this trip will be a tax write-off.
That's right.
This is actually a working vacation. We're out here, we're still doing business, and you get to do business wherever you go with this water, because we are in 172 countries. We're professional water drinkers with a compensation plan and endorsement contract in 172 countries around the world.
Yeah, we get paid to drink water. We get paid to get healthy. Go to the hospital. Do they pay you to go to the hospital? No, we get paid to drink water. We get paid to get healthy.
Exactly. And look at this, the sun's coming out. And
Yeah.
I love it. But yeah, kids, you know, we are the Kong family, and we're here to change the world. And we're doing it one glass of hydrogen-rich, oxygen-saturated, incredibly hydrating Kangen water at a time, one lightning bolt in a box, one incredible guest, one informative show, one amazing family at a time. And so, kids, get out there, change the world, starting with your own, and do not forget your hugs, kids. You need your hugs and your hugs. Kong's water. Get
it. Drink it. Live it. Woo! Yeah. Get Kong's water.
Right on, brother. I love you so much. Thank you for being here today. Thanks to everybody who's over on the live side. And like I said, get out there, change the world, starting with your own. And my sweetie and I, we're going to go have a blast snorkeling and playing around in Hawaii today. So we'll be back for more fun tomorrow morning. Love you guys. Woody hoo!
See you, JJ. Hooty hoo!
Thanks, brother. Love you, man.
Love you, JJ. Thank you. Kong's water. Get it. Drink it. Live it. Woo! Yeah.
All right, kids. Make it a great one.